Hey, what's cracking, everybody? Today we're going to take a look at a system called Ubuntu Pack, and it is released by UALinux. Um, I've never seen this distro before, so I believe this is the first time I'm taking a look at it. We have some information on their website. It says right here, Secured Pack, Proxmox, Test, Repository, Tech Support. So there's little different sections here about the distro itself. It is an Ubuntu-based system, and has some information right here. I'll leave the links down in the video description. That way you guys can go through the website and take a look at it and see everything you want to see on here. But we're going to head on over to the virtual machine and take a look at Ubuntu Pack. But before we go there, I want to take it to the downloads page. And the downloads page has a few versions right here. They have the KDE, Litecoin, Cinnamon, Mate, Budgie, Gnome, Xfce, LXQT, and Unity desktops. So me being me, the one that I am using on this first look is going to be just this one right here that says Ubuntu Pack 24.04, and it just says AMD. It doesn't specify a desktop or anything like that, so we're going to go into it and we'll see what it spits out. So at this point, I don't know what desktop it's going to have. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Gnome or some, it's Ubuntu, so it's going to be Gnome, I believe, or Unity. So that's what we're going to end up with. But we won't know until we install it. So let's head on over to the virtual machine and take a look at Ubuntu Pack 24.04. And this was released on July 20th. So that's literally, 5 days ago. All right, let's head on over there now. And we are here at the virtual machine now. You can see right here, we can either try Ubuntu Pack or we can install Ubuntu Pack. So we'll go ahead and install it. All right, and our keyboard layout is automatically selected to English US. So we'll click on continue. And it looks like it's using the standard Ubiquity installer. It's the same one that Linux Mint uses, because I think the newer versions of Ubuntu have a different installer now. All right, but right here, download updates while installing Ubuntu Pack. Sure, install third-party software, always. Click on continue. All right, erase disk and install Ubuntu Pack. All right, this gives you an overview of what it's going to do. So I'll just click on continue. All right, where are you? Los Angeles, that is correct. Click on continue. All right, who are you? I am LinuxHub. All right, enter your username, give it a password. And for the sake of this video, I am going to select to log in automatically. But if you're a new user, I would not advise on doing this. But like I said, since I know what I'm doing, that's why I selected it. All right. And now it's going through the installation progress. So for now, I'll just go ahead and pause the video. And when we come back, we should be ready to reboot into Ubuntu Pack from UALinux. All right, see you guys in a sec. And the installation is now completed. So we'll go ahead and restart the system so we can take a look at Ubuntu Pack 24.04. And we have rebooted into the system, and it looks like it's the Unity desktop. I'm not sure, but that's what it's looking like. So this is Ubuntu Pack, and this is the way it looks after it's installed. So we have our Gnome panel at the top, and this of course has our system tray on the right, calendar in the middle, and then we have our applications menu on the right. So on the applications menu, we have our folder construct here. These are your folders right here, your home, documents, downloads, music, pictures, and videos. And then you have your software manager, system settings, tweaks, the terminal, and activities overview. And then right here on the side, you have your file manager, terminal, and Arc menu settings. But if you click right here where it says all apps, it'll go to a regular setup. So from right here, you have your favorites, frequent apps, accessories, games, graphics, internet, Office, Sound and Video, System Tools, and Utilities. Then you have all your power buttons, your log out, lock screens down here, and you also have a search menu right here. And that is your menu. Then we have a side panel right here, or a dock. We call it a dock panel, whatever you want to call it. And on the dock panel, we have Firefox web browser, Thunderbird, which is an email client, Files, which is your file manager, Disks. There's a Welcome to Ubuntu. There's a software updater. And then you have your mounted drives and the trash. And then down here, Show Apps. So click on this and it shows you all the apps that are installed. So basically right here, from the dots that we have on the bottom, it tells you how many pages you have. So in this case, we have 5 pages. So this is the first page. You can use this arrow right here or your scroll wheel on your mouse. Go to the second page, see what apps you have. Third page. Fourth page. And the 5th page. And it comes like it's fully packed with quite a bit of software. So you got a lot of wine on here. You got VLC, transmission, torrent manager. You got a rhythm box, music player, Shotwell for images. You got a LibreOffice suite, GIMP, Gparted, so Inkscape. So it comes fully packed with a lot of useful software on here. So it's pretty good as far as the software it comes installed with. But let's take a look at the welcome. Since this is what's opened up. At least it looks like it's opened up, but I don't see it. You know what? Let me go back over here. Let me try it on this page. No, it's not there. There we go. Alright, so this is our welcome screen right here. It says, welcome to Ubuntu Pack 24.04 UALinux. So it says, complete your setup with additional settings and we'll have you up and running in no time. So let's see what additional settings we have here. Click on next. Help improve Ubuntu. Nah, it's not going to happen. And then get started with more applications. Open App Center. We're pretty much done here. Click on finish. Let it go ahead and run through its course. All right. Then we have our software updater. But this welcome screen seems to be locked in place. Let's see if I can move it over to another screen. Yeah, because I think that screen is pretty much locked. There we go. Move to this screen over here. It says updated software has been issued since Ubuntu 24.04 was released. Do you want to install it now? Typically, I don't do this on our overview, on the first look. So I'm not going to do this here, but I would recommend that you update your system. So I'll go ahead and close that. All right, it seems like one of the issues we're having is I don't know if software is not closing properly or what it's doing, but seem to be getting a few errors here. So let me go over here. And let me go over here. All right, it's not there. And it's not there no more. All right, so have some lagging issues going on here. So maybe it's just because of the virtual machine. Who knows? But if you install it on bare metal, you might see different results. But being that we're on a virtual machine, that's what we're seeing. Okay, so let me go back to this application menu because I want to see, let me see under accessories, what do we have here? What separates this from another distro other than just extra applications? I'm not seeing something that really stands out to me. Let me click on Gscripter, see what that does. Alright, I'm not seeing it open anywhere, but it must be one of those things with the system being laggy at the moment. So, alright, there we go. Seems like switching desktops for some reason shows it. So Gscripter looks like it's just I'm not sure what it is. I'm gonna try run, see what happens. I'm not seeing nothing happening, so I'm not sure what it's doing. Well, let's go back over here. Go back. Let's check under games. We just have Wine config. Under graphics, you got your standard GIMP and image viewers and Inkscape. Go back. Let's go to internet. Under internet, we have add FlatHub repository, Firefox, links to web browser running in both graphics and text mode. Then we have Remina, connect to remote desktops, Signal, private messaging from your desktop, that's your email client, transmission for torrents, Viber, voice over IP and messenger. ZenMap, a cross-platform guide for the Nmap security scanner, and then Zoom Workplace. All right. Under Office, you have your standard Office suite, but then we have Journal, take handwritten notes. See what that does. All right, we got to go back and find it now. You can see it to be opening up in weird places or in weird situations. All right, looks like it's just a text editor. All right, every time I close something, it seems to lag and cause issues. And I have to switch workspaces. Okay, the chip card, PSC card object is not connected. Do you want to connect? I'm just going to cancel that. And we'll just go ahead and cancel that also. All right, let me try to switch workplaces, then come back, and all right, now it's gone. All right, now let's take a look at our pinned application. We have Firefox. Firefox, I believe, is at 128, but again, it's not showing. I have to switch workplaces and then come back, and then it shows up. Yeah, this is kind of weird, the way this system is operating, but like I said, it could be an issue because I'm on a virtual machine, and that's why it's acting this way, or maybe it is suffering from other things that I am unaware of. All right, I just clicked on the About. It seems like every time you open up a new window, it tends to lag in some type of way. Let me try to close this. Okay, I just closed this or minimized it. Okay. You know what? Let me just switch workspace desktop and then go back. All right, there it is. And it is Firefox 128. All right, when I close it, it's just going to stay there, of course. And let me open up Firefox again. And let's go back to UALinux. All right, UALinux, the technology of the future. Now, it's looking a little cumbersome here. Having some issues with it. I was trying to read that, but so let me click on the Ubuntu OEM pack. See if I can find anything on here. Click that. Let me go to project, see what project shows us. Let's go to desktop. All right, it is a full feature and reliable operating system with a clear and simple graphical interface. The distribution kit is intended for home and office use according to the principle all-inclusive, contains all the necessary user applications, including localization packs, programs for playing movies and music, working with documents, graphic files, working on the internet, etc. So yeah, it does have that. It has everything that you need basically on here. You have your photo software, you got your web browser, pretty much everything you need for the internet. You got your audio, video players. But the problem I'm having is issues with the windows themselves. So, It's a good. Maybe I should try downloading one of these other versions and take a look at one of those. So you know what? I think I am going to do that. I'm going to download one of these light versions. It says for weak PC. I mean, I don't have a weak PC, but maybe because I'm on a virtual machine, that's why it's acting this way. So I'm going to try to download the Xfce version, take a look at that, and see what we get. So I'm going to pause the video right now, install this version. I'm not going to put you through the whole install process since I already showed you how this one installs. So I'm going to go ahead and install this Xfce version, and then we'll take a look at it and see if anything changes. So I'm going to pause the video right now, and I'll be back once I have this installed. Okay, and we're back now, and I've installed the Xfce version to hopefully fix the issues we were having with the AMD version. So first thing I want to do is fix my screen resolution. So let's go ahead and do that. Go to displays, and the resolution, I'm gonna put it at 1920 by 1080. If I can find it. Okay, is it me or am I not finding it? Oh, it's at the top. Duh. There we go. Go ahead and apply that. Keep that configuration, and we'll close it. All right. Screen resolution is fixed, so now we can take a look again at Ubuntu Pack. And this is the Xfce version. So previously we looked at the Unity Gnome desktop environment, but this time we're looking at Xfce. So we have favorites, recently used, all applications, accessories, games, graphics, internet, multimedia, office, settings, and system. So pretty much it looks like all the applications are the same on here. So let's go into accessories. What were we looking at for? I think it was Gscripter. So let's open up Gscripter. So I guess right here you would type in some stuff and you'll get a result over here, I'm guessing. All right, so everything's working on here, no problems. All the windows are working properly, unlike on the Gnome Unity desktop where everything was kind of weird. Alrighty, so we do have the Office suite on here. But let's take a look at the terminal. Look at our terminal. I believe this is the, well, let me not guess. Let me go and find out for sure. It's the Xfce 4 terminal, 1.1.3. All right, and we have NeoFetch by default. We do. You can see right here, it is Ubuntu Pack 24.04. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. The kernel it's using, 6.8.0. And right here you see it is the Xfce desktop environment. The theme, the icons, the terminal, the CPU, GPU, the memory, all the information is right here. Now let's see if we have HTOP installed. And we do have HTOP installed. Our memory is using 829 megabytes out of 4 gigabytes. The load averages are 0.8, 0.22, and 0.11. Got 110 tasks, 333 threads. Pretty straightforward. All right. Close window. All right, let me open up a web browser again and go back to their website, which I believe is UALinux. So let's try that. All right, UALinux. Let's take a look. And I believe we were at the Ubuntu Pack. Maybe I'm clicking the wrong link, but no, we were in the projects, desktop. And this is where I got the link for the ISO. And we had read this part right here where it tells us pretty much all the software it has and what it's used for. And this is kind of hard to read, so I'm gonna make it bigger, hopefully to make it easier to read. And it says technical support from the distribution manufacturer, full license protection, optimization of costs for the acquisition and licensing, so that's not really any useful inference. All right, difference of Ubuntu Pack from original distributions. Full support for Russian, Ukrainian, and English languages. Full support for multimedia, a full set of LibreOffice, and whatever that says. Support for additional types of archives. Full support for Windows networking and a handy tool for setting it up. Convenient graphical firewall management system. Oracle Java is present. Additional drivers for printers. Application for managing video devices and webcams. Support for touchscreens and their calibration. The ability to import PDF documents. So pretty much all this stuff you can pretty much do on any Linux distro right here. It's just a matter of getting the proper packages installed, but it's pretty straightforward. Let me see on the About Us. Get any other extra helpful info. All right, so there is information, but pretty much if you're a new user going into Linux, this is something that you're probably not going to get into. This is something that you would just take it's like one of those novice distros that, only certain people use them. That's what it's looking like. All right, well, I mean, overall, the Gnome Unity version of this Ubuntu Pack, it wasn't working too well. It was giving me some errors with Windows. Windows were lagging or getting stuck. But Xfce seems to be working great. So if I was to recommend anything, it would be to use the Xfce version, because this one works as it's supposed to work. No issues, nothing whatsoever. So let's go to appearance, see what type of theming we have here. Should be standard. We have Adwaita Dark, Adwaita. We have Ambience, Graybird Dark, Graybird, High Contrast, Nemix, Radiance, and it also changes the panel. I don't know if you're noticing that, but even the panel changes up and above. All right, pretty cool. Let me set it up to Graybird Dark. That one seems pretty cool. I like the way this looks. I'm more into the dark themes anyways. So. What is it using? Thunar? All right, there you go. Got Thunar opened up. And we're going back to the appearance settings. All right, let's see what Ubuntu Mono looks like. Standard Ubuntu. Humanity. High contrast. Adwaita. All right, I'll leave it on Adwaita. Let's go back to all settings. We also have window managers to change the way the borders and windows look. So let's take a look at window manager. So you have the default, the LOA, default HDPI, XHDPI, Graybird, Graybird accessibility, compact, Graybird dark, Graybird dark accessibility, Kokori, Moheli, and Numix. All right, I'll just leave it on Numix. Alrighty, and if you want to change the background, you can just go to desktop settings, and then from here you can just find a wallpaper that you like, click on it, have fun with it. So this is the original one that was on here, but we'll just leave it on this right here. And if you want to remove these icons that are on the desktop, just click on icons and then just uncheck the ones that you want to remove. And the panel itself, if you want to edit the panel, you can just go to panel, panel preferences, and right now it's locked, but if I uncheck it, you just grab it from here, you put it on the bottom, put it anywhere you want. Right here in mode it says horizontal, but you can go vertical with it, so it'll be on the side. And let's see what else you got. You got desk bar. That's on the side also, but it kind of like fixes the way it's orientated. And then you can go horizontal. All right, and if you want to make the panel shorter, bigger, you can do all that. You can change the row size, make it bigger, smaller. It's Linux, so you can pretty much do whatever you want to do with it. It's up to you how you want to make it look. You can even change some other appearance settings, like you can make it transparent, or you can just make it transparent. All right. Alrighty then. Well, this is Ubuntu Pack 2404. It was just released on July 20th. So if it's something you want to take a look at, I'll have the download links down in the video description, and I'll also put down the page to their website so you could read up on it and see if there's anything interesting on there that makes you want to use this distribution for yourself. But hey, it's Linux. It's free. If you want to use it, use it. If not, skip it and keep on pushing. All right, you guys. That's going to do it for this video, and I'm out.